Up Twitch! It's your boy PU to ASU. And I've got the crew here. Let me reveal them. And there they are. So, it's Monday night. And we typically do a great Monday night Dungeons and Dragons game. We haven't been able to play lately. But I'm very excited that tonight we're able to continue our Osmoderna Jones campaign. So we'll get started with that in just a minute. First, I want to do some plugs. You can find PU to ASU on all the social medias, so check us out on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. You can also check out our Discord channel by following the link here on Twitch. For a fun variety of memes, you can follow along the meme path alongside this campaign. PS Zombie and Climate Changer have fully brought that Discord to life, so make sure you check it out. You can also find any sort of our merch from our merch store, which is also on our Twitter channel, and we have our YouTube page, which is currently up to date with all of our video content. So that's all my random plugs for tonight. I'm here with the Poo2 crew. We have 3 on video, and we have 4 in the chat. So say hey, Poo2 crew.
Hey, Poo2 crew.
Nice. So we're about to get started with our campaign, and I am very, very, very excited because we're getting close to the end, the ending, the exciting climactic conclusion of this campaign. So to sort of recap, what we're playing is this campaign is called Osmoderna Jones. It's loosely based off of a 5e Dungeons and Dragons model offered by DM Dave. So check out DM Dave. He's got a lot of cool content. And it has been modified to fit inside of the Osmosis Jones universe. So we call it Osmoderna Jones because we took the movie reference from the early 2000s and we sprinkled in a little bit of our current pandemic. And we have created this campaign of hilarious nods to our it's satire humor, really. I wouldn't say it's hilarious nods, but to our current pandemic predicament. So that's what we're playing. The team has gone into Doug the Dragonborn, and as a recap of what all they've done, they went in as a vaccination team to chase down a deadly virus, and they have made their way through the body of Doug the Dragonborn and search for this virus. They entered in the lung at the beginning of this campaign, fought some creatures, ended up in the mouth of Doug the Dragonborn, where they met J&J, who was a member of the first vaccination team that went in and got pretty much destroyed. They made some jokes about the fact that she's lost her hand permanently, and then they decided to delegate her as their guide. And she has been navigating them through the intestinal tract of Doug the Dragonborn in a search for the virus. Until recently, when PS Zombie's character Batterig decided he wanted to mess with an egg-like structure, and 4 larvae creatures popped out of the egg. And that's where we are now. So that's a recap of what the crew has been up to. I'll go around the gauntlet here and talk to everybody and have them introduce their characters. So first we got Climate Changer. Climate Changer, how's your night going?
It's going great. I'll be playing QAnon Bot. It's very important to include that part. He is a fighter, nanobot, but based on a halfling, basically. Very strong and dumb.
Mm-hmm. And on a search for microplastics throughout the body.
Mm-hmm.
Powered by 5G.
Always looking for 5G and microplastics.
Awesome. PS Zombie, how you feeling tonight?
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm playing Batrig. He's a rabies immune virus from a bat, a Batman type character, seeking revenge on other viruses.
Constantly climbing from the ceiling whenever necessary.
Oh, yes.
Which is always.
He likes the ceiling.
And then we got Risky Biscuit. Risky, how's it going?
What's up? Going good. I'm playing a cleric-based character of the life domain. My name is Triple Nine because my character is a hand sanitizer, and named after the 99.9% destruction the hand sanitizer brings to germs. So, pretty much it.
On a quest to cleanse the body.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And then we have Alex on the line. Alex, how are you?
Hey everybody. Invisible tonight. That's how I am.
It's a cool trait, man.
No,
You're not even playing a rogue.
I'm gonna leave. So,
The door slam emoji
I-
sound is there for you if you need it.
it's so helpful. Hold on one second, everybody.
Get them dogs. I do want to do a public shout out while he's doing that really quick, folks, to Climate Changer for the subscribe. Thank you, Climate Changer.
All right,
Appreciate
sorry
the
everyone.
support.
I have dogs that are.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm here. I just wanted to mute in case anyone was using headphones. I didn't want to be responsible for injury. I am playing Purell. He's a hunter ranger rock gnome little dude, and he is he's fierce, but he's just kind of mean and crotchety. And when he was younger, he went to sleep in his village and woke up, and everyone he knew and loved was gone. And he, in his mind, assumed that they'd been wiped away by some plague. The reality is they just kind of left him because he's so cantankerous and unfun to be around. But I'm here to fight this disease that I think took my friends and family, even though all my friends and family are fine. They just don't talk to me.
The dog is so sad.
He's always sad. Sorry.
You moved.
Poor dog.
I turned around and he was trying,
Feed your dog.
he was trying to jump up on my couch.
I'm just picturing you holding it like, hi, I'm talking, I'm trying to play D&D.
He's normally more quiet, but he's kind of being a jerk tonight. So sorry, everybody. If you
I,
want a chihuahua, let me know in the chat.
the door
Trade you
slam
2
sound.
cats.
He's
So
yours to a free home, good home. Not even a good home, just a home.
I would say the dog complimented your intro because it was almost like being sad that you had to fight. It was like, do you have to? It was whimpering that you had to leave and go on this quest. So it complimented the backstory really well. So it's good presentation,
It was all intentional.
of course. And then, so we're about to get started here, folks. I think we're all itching to play. It's been a little minute, so to get started, I'm going to pull up the turn order here. Do we have any questions from anybody before we get started, or to kind of remind people where we were? I will say we're in the ileum, IIEUM, part of the intestinal tract of this Doug the Dragonborn creature. And so you guys are getting further down the intestinal tract, and you have an immunity response counter that has been going the whole time you've been in the body, because you are a foreign entity, and that is up to 21. So I've been keeping track of that for the party. I remind the party that number is what you're on, 21. And then, is it just me? No, it's not just me. Risky Biscuit, your camera buddy is a little wonkadoodle on the stream. I don't know what's going on there, but just letting you know, it kind of looks like 1990s static.
I see it, which is weird because I've done nothing.
Yeah,
He's in the upside down, folks.
Yes.
I guess I could.
I sort of see you now. It's like, now you're like covered in like a luminescent film. There you go. Now you're back. It's weird. It's crazy.
He left the Matrix for a little while and came back.
All right.
Yeah, that's weird.
Let me just reset the whole initiative counter here. So we have a clear list. And everybody make sure to click your token and roll initiative. And then Climate Changer, would you please keep track of J&J for me as well? I know you guys said she'd be non-combat, but just keep her in the turn.
Sure.
Order. Thank you. Battle Rig coming out strong with 22. I don't know about you.
Let's see.
Ooh, Q-Bot's feeling a little slow.
See what the larva is going to do.
Jeez.
Not that we really can move anywhere.
Larvas.
We're a little hemmed in here.
Mm.
Yes, you are. Ha ha ha! Be your death. All right.
That was pretty good. That was like a pretty evil DM impression you just did there.
Yes, it was just an impression. Just an impression.
Not at all my
Not at all
personality.
real whatsoever. All right. So you guys watch as Battery kind of like goes up and tries to tinker with a little structure, the little chrysalis egg-like structure, and his tools break, and it breaks the shell of the egg, and it starts to crack, and veins of the egg start to crack like an egg would crack open, and out from it, these 4 little larvae screech and scoot out and surround you. And the Battereg is looking and is at the top of the order. So what are you going to do about it, Battereg?
Just remind me, were we trying to get through this chamber? Like,
You are.
Well,
your
he's
guide
just
has
on the
told
ceiling,
you,
right?
Yeah, he's hanging out. Your guide has told you to move through the room and try not to disturb the creatures,
right,
the other eggs.
just like you did. I'll go, don't touch things. And I'll I'll run further into the room to get away from them.
Don't touch this. Typical, just leave us in the group.
Hey, I'm helping, alright?
That is impossible.
So
And I'll cast...
you're just scooting around using your movement because they don't have really you hemmed in as much. They've got Perel and Cubot kind of on lock there, but everybody else is a little bit free to move.
Yeah, I'm touching like 3 of the things. So
I'm
not
gonna...
moving.
Dude, wait, let me see how big an area shadow is. I don't wanna break it. Oh, it doesn't matter how much damage shadow does because I ain't out of seconds. What's this? I will
Ooh,
just
out of
throw
spell
my
slots.
fat pulse batarangs at. I'll throw one at the one in the middle and one at the one in the bottom.
Middle
Oh,
and
attacking. Nice.
bottom. Okay. Go ahead, do your worst.
So that's 16 to the one in the middle.
Okay. They both
That's
hit.
only 19 hit.
Yeah, they both do.
And then 7 to the one on the bottom.
Okay, so remind me again. The one on the bottom.
Yeah, so the one in the middle here, I did 16. The one on the bottom here, I just did 7.
Okay. You guys watch as the one in the bottom gets squashed and the one in the middle gets squashed. They're just larvae. A little clarifying. Don't sweat your
And
brow
that's the
too
end of my
much.
turn.
Okay. Nice work.
Well, let's open them all up.
Agreed.
Squash
Off with their heads.
Alright, the larvae for their
Let's clear
turn
this place out.
are going to stare down this like weird looking mechanical creature in front of them. And they are going to do an infest attack against Cubot.
I don't like the way that sounds.
I'm assuming 12 does not hit.
Who are they attacking? Me,
You're
I
attacking
guess?
Cubot, yeah. I said mechanical creature.
Yeah. I neither one of those hit yet.
Sweet.
Too strong.
So you guys watch as these two larvas go and miss him completely. Okay. Then that is the end of Cubot's. That is the end of Larva's turn. They're not going to move. And then Purell is your turn. Purell, wake up!
Oh yeah. Are you asleep?
Oh god! It started so early.
How far away are the stars? Is what he put in chat. Oh, he's got his
Pretty
mic
far,
off.
man.
You're muted in the chat. Alex, the stars are very far away.
The one place you
I
cannot be
I'm
muted.
over here that y'all couldn't even hear. Okay. I am going to use my turn to move over here. If we've got to fight our way through to get through this room, I figure the best way to do it is just start to attack some of these dire worms.
So you're going to an egg, or are you attacking a worm?
So, all right. So I'm going to use my turn to move.
Okay, just
I'm going to attack a worm, and I've got to figure out how. What?
So you're taking a swipe at the egg crystal. Is that what you're doing?
Okay. But we don't want to do that because that would. No, I don't want to do that. I wanted to try and attack the dire worm.
Oh, the larva? Then just move up next to Cubot and take a swing.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Okay.
Or you can use your bow from...
All right.
Are you talking about the thing in the background?
Where's the... Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I can actually just stay right here because I'm going to use my crossbow
Okay.
to take this guy in.
Do it up.
Or my longbow, not crossbow.
We'll probably kill it. That definitely hits.
9 piercing.
Which one did you hit? You aimed at the one closest to you?
Yeah, the one that's closest.
Okay. That one you guys see as an arrow just splits it in two and it dies. But it is also the initiative counter that I'm using on Roll20, so I'm just gonna move it to the side. But it's
Nice.
it's dead. Don't worry about it. Alrighty.
And if I can attack again, I'm going to attack that next dire worm.
Go for it.
Okay, 2 attacks. Hey, let's do that. Break out the old longbow again.
That's gonna hit.
Nice.
And that's going to kill
7
it.
piercing. Nice.
You guys have cleared it out, but I'm going to keep you in initiative order to get through this room. Alright.
Yeah, that's it for me, I think.
Okay.
Nice.
I think
Cubot?
would it be Cubot's turn?
Yes.
I guess. All right, so Cubot, he grabs JJ, I guess is her name,
Mm-hmm.
and picks her up, and just like
She's like, oh.
very carefully floats through the room to and tries to move towards the exit
Without disturbing the eggs.
without disturbing the eggs.
Give me a luck roll on that. I'll just have a basic raw D20 roll.
Okay.
To see how you move
Hoping
through
you're
that.
a
All
football
right.
thrower.
Flawlessly. I mean, you're doing the little like...
Do I need to roll for her?
You're doing like the grapevine thing that pro NFL players do, where they do the workout, where they like move their feet, like you're just like swiftly moving around.
Yeah.
Oh.
With my robot feet.
Yep. How much movement did you use? Make sure you're measuring out because
Okay.
Yeah. So you'd
Okay,
be
well,
right
I
there.
didn't get that far, so.
You got close. You all are kind of around, that area where Perel is. Okay. Now it's Triple Nine's turn.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna spirit orb my way over here with the rest of the group. Is anybody needing in like dire need of some heals, some wounds? Cuba, I think you got beat up pretty bad last.
Yeah, I'm at about half, less than half health. So.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use a spell. I'm gonna use cure wounds.
Sweet.
Go back to my core to heal Cubot.
Break out the soldering iron and.
Wait, hold on. Was that a level 2 spell for me? That's a level 1. Okay.
All right. Above half health now.
Nice. Some heals.
And there goes another. And let me minimize my spell spot.
So
All right, then.
you're like the highest on Cubot's priority list to save at this point to keep alive.
I've casted many a spell slots to
Yeah,
get
the
it.
algorithm has like chosen you now.
Nice.
All right, I think that's all I can do right now. I'm just gonna keep sitting back and just follow the group.
J&J looks at Cubot. Will you please just tell me if you're going to pick me up? I don't mind you carrying me, but please just warn me. It's pretty aggressive.
We usually don't warn about what we're gonna do. So.
Get over it.
Suck it up.
Consider yourself lucky you didn't get
God,
thrown
she's
this
needy.
time.
Whose idea was it to save her? She's so needy.
Like I watched all my friends get murdered or anything. Yes, of course.
Sorry,
Alright.
you just look like someone who could use a hand.
Should I throw her into the next room first?
Folks,
Run, you're
she's
grabbing her and
missing a
bumping her into
hand.
every egg.
The party keeps reminding her she's missing a hand with their
Oh,
jokes.
she is? I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. Alex specifically said over text that he's working on his hand puns for this stream, so I was expecting him. Expecting them to
Keep
start
those
coming.
handy.
Ah! Pun counter two!
I can't.
Guys, we've unironically lost like 3 viewers in the last minute.
Oh no,
Yeah, they're plummeting.
not the viewers.
Not the viewers.
Viewers
A lot
don't
of
like
people
puns,
would like-
apparently.
Or maybe you just have a lot of viewers with one hand.
Yeah.
This is a demographic question.
Maybe.
All right.
Quickly moving
Um,
on.
Bat Rig is up.
My turn.
Yes, and your immunity counter as a group is 22 now.
Alright, well, I've got 40 speed, so I can leave the room. See you, suckers.
Give me a roll.
Alright.
He
Give-
did it.
Give me a roll before you just ghost your friends real quick, please. A D20 raw roll.
He's just like disappeared in that room so fast.
What kind of roll?
Just D20 luck. You're just seeing if you did anything to the room to disturb these eggs at all when you walked. If you're proficient in the stealth, you can make it a ooh.
Not looking good.
Oh, is it a stealth check?
I was about to say you can make it a stealth check before you rolled. So go ahead.
Well, my stealth is +8,
So that'd
and
be
I
a
have
10.
advantage on stealth rolls.
Yeah, you'd be okay. You're fine. All right, so you guys see Batterig say "see you later" and ghost everybody, and he is out of the
Checks
room.
out.
And it's Perel's turn.
What I'm really doing is scouting. It's for your good. I'm just doing it Gary Oak style.
Nice.
Yeah, you just dropped on the algorithm. Just so you know.
Yeah, Ash.
Did it Gary O style? That's fantastic.
Ash is a loser.
So if we just got to get through, then I'm just going to start to make my way toward the exit.
Yeah, and you can use the dash action too to double your movement to get out of the room, because that's probably 60 feet.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Alright.
Yeah.
Give me a d20 roll.
All right. Just once.
I'm going to say that when you leave, you're able to leave. That where you're standing and get out of the room. However,
Okay.
you bump into one of the eggs on the way. You kind of get distracted and you trip a little bit and you knock one of the eggs on your way out. So, for that,
So I get to set a monster free and then leave.
yeah, basically.
Sorry, guys. It'll be fine.
Sorry, we still have J&J as a human shield, so we're okay.
I heard
Yeah, if she's not in the next room, you guys know what happened.
I have no problem pushing her down and running out.
I like how you guys are like, we need a guide, and then you're like, let's just use her as a meat shield and just pushing her forward in the ring.
Yeah.
Hey, look at our actions, not our words. We've treated her very well.
Have we?
Debatable.
We threw her in the last
I
game.
healed her. We
I mean,
threw her
you know,
to
it's
get her
not
away
like
from
the
Apple.
same because there's water everywhere. There's fluid, so it's not like she's being thrown like.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, can you throw someone underwater even?
Yeah.
Still feels aggressive.
It is a little aggressive. Yeah.
Can you move Pharrell out of the room for me, Alex?
I got it.
Alright.
Thanks, guys.
So you just
That was
watch.
my bad. Sorry.
You watch. It's hilarious because it's like the most inconsiderate crew. It's like Batterig's like, see ya, and then Perel's like, oops, sorry, and then you guys just have 5 larvas that are popped out of the egg that's been knocked over. Kind of like how you would, almost like
I guess
imagine.
you guys will figure this out.
Yeah, bye.
Alright.
You're smart. You'll nail it.
It's kind of like those ant hills, like those red ant hills. If you knock over, you start seeing swarm out. That's kind of what he did when he left. He just like knocked it over, and it went, and these 4, 5 larvae popped out. So, all right, and with that, I'm gonna have Qbot, and I'm gonna have. Oh, we're gonna stay in initiative order. Never mind. I just need to roll the initiative for the larva. And what they're going to do is, I'll give you guys, since they were kind of like being birthed, I'll give you guys a chance to like go through the, I know, it's gross. I'll give you guys a chance to go through the rest of the turn order back to where Batterig would be, and then I'll insert them. So basically, 999 and Qbot, you both get turns before the worms, even though the worms rolled really well. So, give me a second. Move them in the order. Alright, Qbot, what you gonna do, my man?
All right, Qbot. You might. Nah, I'm not going to use her as an improvised weapon. That would be rude. So, Qbot is just gonna. He's gonna attack the nearest with his a double-handed long sword. Here we go. Oh, that was one-handed. But okay. Rolling damage. 8
Gonna
slashing damage.
You did the one directly in front of you?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that one's dead.
Then he's gonna move up 1 and attack again using his extra action.
Cool.
He's gonna actually two-hand it this time.
It's gonna hit.
It's on fire. He just really hates these things, so that's another 8 slashing damage.
All right. It's my initiative counter, so I'm moving it off the screen, but it is dead. All right.
And I guess you can't move again after that.
You can break up your movement. Yeah, that's fine. So you still got
Okay.
however many
So to
movements.
kind of keep with the theme of inconveniently leaving, he's just gonna head away. 5, 10, 15. Okay.
It's cool, guys. I'm just hanging out. Don't worry about me. You're a healer.
You should knock one of those crystal eggs.
Actually,
over.
he's about to do that, and then the algorithm kicks in. He's like, "Oh, can't leave this one behind because it heals me."
Just know if you leave me behind, I will leave JJ behind. I will not grab her by the wrist.
the robot concerned about the rest of the party. So that's good.
Do I need to do JJ?
Yeah, she's got an attack if you want to use it.
Oh.
She probably could hit these things too.
Let's see. I'm gonna look through her character sheet real quick. All right, we're gonna use. She has
You
fifth
think
level
I'm
spellcasting?
useless? Is what she says,
Oh my
and then
gosh.
she gets to do. She's about to do whatever.
And then
commentator's
she
about to
casts
say.
Spirit Guardians at level
Really?
3.
Okay. Doesn't she just have a melee weapon? Okay.
No, dude, she has a lot of spells apparently.
Hmm.
So she just got a lot more useful.
Well, her whole
What can this
Oh,
party
man.
member give to me? How transactional can this person's relationship be?
Hey, we didn't tell her party to fail. Kind of on her.
Touche.
So that they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I feel like whether they, moved into this space or not, this is the first time they're in this area of effect. So they've got to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay, let's see what her spell modifier is. It's not really clear.
Probably would have failed all those.
Yeah, they failed. So they're going to take 3d8 radiant damage.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll it, man. That's what you already rolled, isn't it? What was that roll before you did the spell?
Oh, wow, it was only a 7.
That's enough, man. You guys watch that again, larva, pretty squishy. You guys watch as this person you've been crapping on since you brought into your fold casts spiritual guardians and just destroys the remaining larvae.
My question to you, DM, does this affect the chrysalises that are in the air?
I gave everybody a luck roll because you guys are passing by a lot of these egg
Okay.
structures. So it does not. However, when you start to move, that then stimulates the environment, and we'll see. So I'm gonna have you. You can do a combined luck roll for J&J, and then Qbot's gonna need. Triple Nine's gonna need to do a luck roll. Okay, and then
She got pretty good.
Okay, so I will say that you guys can kind of leave. Well, did you just roll again? What was that? 10.
That was just for fun.
Oh, for funsies.
That was not Qbot's roll or anything.
Okay.
Okay.
She obliterates the rest of these larvae.
Let's
And
go down this tube.
And Qbot says, "See ya," and 999 is left alone in a room. What you gonna do, 999?
Don't touch anything.
All right, I'm gonna go in the opposite direction. I'm just Can you split screen the map? All right. Well, obviously, I don't want to sit here anymore, and I would like to spirit orb my way out of this tube.
Okay. Give me a roll. D20. Just raw D20.
Raw D20.
That'll work. You notice some of them start to wiggle when you pass them, but then they seem to sense all the dead corpses in the room and stop. So you're able to, you guys effectively scared them back into their egg status. Okay.
Nice.
So you guys are now moving out of this room, and you're going to move on to the next room. Which is the appendix.
Oh no!
Let's rupture this bad boy.
Whoa. He wasn't speaking for all of us. Any of you that are watching this stream and don't have an appendix, you are still included. We still welcome you to this channel.
You're just disgusting in my eyes.
How dare you have that removed? All right. Initiative counter is 23. We're gonna
stuck it out.
We're gonna stay in order, which means Batterig will be at the top. Let me read the description of this room. You guys are entering at the very top of the kind of L shape of this map, so make sure your characters are up at the very top. And I'll read this aloud. This Goliath chamber is 65 feet long and 20 feet and branches off, creating an L shape. A strange thumb-sized worm wiggles through the folds. Each one emanates a bright yellow glow, offering limited light. You guys have already kind of established that you have a way to light and see in this body, so that's not really that helpful. At the center of the room, you see what looks like a humanoid wearing blue and silverish clothes. So it's not really at the center on this map. So if you just look up... Is that the appendix? Am I on the right map? No.
Let me think about it and see what I think my appendix. Yep, that's it.
That's that. Yeah.
This is a Dragonborn, though, so the knee bone could connect to the appendix.
Yes, that is the appendix.
This Dragonborn needs to stop vaping so much. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Are like all Dragonborn vapors, though?
Like, maybe for, like, competition. Like, they're, like, heavy foggers. Like, they don't use the small little pens. Like, their things are, like, full on.
Yeah, and they're like
Like,
lightning, the lightning vape.
Yeah, they're the size of, like, external drive, like, disk drives. Like, they're huge vapes.
1 second, guys. I'm double checking I made the right move here. So 1 second. Please continue to talk more about vaping.
I mean,
There's so much science. He's about to attempt science as a DM.
That's right. You guys had... I'm going to add one more to the initiative counter because there's a long hallway you travel down, and it splits into two different paths. Your guy, J&J, points to the right, and you hear what sounds like voices coming from that area, and that's the chamber you entered. So I'm actually going to say that the initiative counter is at 24. And then...
who's that guy?
J&J's replacement.
Dang. Dang.
We found
Like,
somebody
all the
with
mean
all...
things we can do now.
Yeah, this person looks like it has all their appendages. So.
Okay. So that's the chamber. That's
Although
where
I've
you
got to
are.
hand it to J&J.
Yeah,
Did
they did a really good job in that last fight.
That's right. Give her some respect.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Got us pretty far.
Do you guys still have the turn order up so you can see it, or is it clear?
I think it's clear.
Okay.
Mine's clear.
Let's do some re-rolls then.
I had like a 24. Okay, all right.
I have like a 91.
I've got a pretty strong microplastic vibe from this this scenario.
I'm gonna give you
Yeah,
that.
you know, this is kind of cozy in here. You put up some spike proteins over there on that wall.
Yeah, we could settle down.
Get a little 5G in here.
You gotta have fun.
I'm gonna give you that 19, Alex. So technically, Perel is first up here. Can you roll for J and J? Actually, Joel, if you don't mind.
All right.
J in and J out.
So she gets a 50.
Priest initiative.
All right, Perel, what do you do? And you hear that it's a big chamber, but you hear that you kind of clock that figure a little bit over in the corner, and you hear it calling for help.
Sounds like a
Let's
trap.
see. Yeah, I wanna check this place out a little bit, see if I can get just kind of a better lay of the land before I start making any real moves.
Okay.
All right.
These are confusing vibes.
All right.
You have no idea what I'm doing, do you?
No.
Psychological
How's
warfare.
how's the sound on that? Is it too loud?
A little loud.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little loud.
It's loud, yeah.
Hang on one second.
I feel like we just got introduced to a new character. Like this is the character's theme song.
Could be it. Could be it.
What should I roll to kind of take a look around me? Maybe like a perception check.
All right. So you said you're checking it out.
Mhm.
So you're gonna do a check, or you gonna a perception check, or investigation? What you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do let me do perception check.
Okay. As far as you can tell, nothing is threatening in this room, and you are able to tell that J&J looks very interested in the figure in the corner of the room. So that's what you can tell from
Alright, then I'm gonna.
the room and your party.
Okay. So I'm just gonna start making some moves then toward the guy in the corner over here. Things seem okay,
Okay.
and nothing's too bad. So let me.
Measure out.
How do I measure?
Yeah, and you can use your action to fully dash there if you want. So you can go full. I think you got 30 speed, so 60 speed, 60 feet out.
Okay. How do I measure?
It's the you see the icons in the
Top
top left. It's the little one with the circle and the ruler.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. All right.
There's only so long I can keep up this music. It's starting to bug me a little bit. Yeah, so you can get to
Yeah, I
him.
think I can. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use my action to just get there.
We gotta end this cutscene.
All right, you get
I'm
to
also
him.
gonna locate the source of this music.
Yeah, so you get to
What's
him.
that?
You get to him. He is kind of tangled in these web-like structures. But you're out of any actions. But you're looking at him. He's like, "Oh, hey man, I'm Osmoderna Jones. Hey man, can you get me down?" And he's like shaking. So, and then the
Yeah.
music was to
In
cue
one
him
more
up.
third cycle.
Okay. The music was like in a video game where you had the new character introduction. You called it. That's why I was. This is his theme music.
Nice. That's why you're now ending it.
We gotta.
We now know who he is.
Maybe it's a fade out.
I could make it a fade out. We could stop. We'll just go to the. We'll go to the regular music in the body, the main music in the body. There we go. Okay, and that is Pharrell's turn. Qbot.
Yeah, that's it for me.
If everybody
Qbot.
wants to do the same thing, we can just do, and we don't have to go line by line, but it's up to you.
I think the only thing that Qbot might do is check out these little glowing microplastics that are everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
All right,
Yeah.
check it out. Give me a roll. The investigation, I guess, would be because you're kind of trying to. They are not microplastics. They are organisms of the body. They are
Okay.
organic in nature, and they are little organic worm bugs that are local to the body. They're part of the body.
Well, he's done then.
Okay. He's disappointed, and
He's
goes,
starting to become disillusioned and not believe there are any microplastics anymore.
Maybe there's macroplastic. Giant macroplastic.
J&J immediately runs and says, Osmoderna, it's so good to see you. We found you. Hey, JJ, how's it going? Get me down. Oh, yeah, absolutely, right away. And that's their interaction. And it is Batterig.
I too will arrive to the rescue.
Okay. And 999.
Like, I'm getting serious main character vibes off this guy.
Not really trusting him. I'm gonna move halfway. I'm wondering if I shouldn't cast spiritual weapon.
Wow. So 999 holds off.
Probably a good idea. We need to scare him.
Is that what
I
you
wonder if I
do?
shouldn't cast a spirit. Yeah, I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon because I'm not sold by the nice guy music.
Played real meta, man.
It's just gonna. And then the tide pen appears, and it's pointed at his head.
You have control of that, don't you?
Yeah,
Okay, so pull that onto
This is
the
going
screen
to
where
a
you want it.
hostage situation real quick.
it's just floating. It's just there just in case. But as soon as we free him, something comes bull rushing us out like a big boss fight or something. The weapon is cast.
You have control to the tie pin icon. I'm like 99.9% sure.
No, it's on the map. I put it on there.
That was the fun.
Was. Oh, okay, I see it.
I missed it.
Whoa! What up with this tie pin, man? What is that? He didn't know what a tie pin is. What is that giant stick? What's going on? Just get me down. And it is Pharrell's turn.
As Puro wakes up.
Alex.
That's the thing. His character has like narcolepsy, so he just falls asleep every once in a while.
Well, that last dash move that he did like took a lot out of him. So he
Yeah.
totally just.
He's tired, and he's not as tall as everybody. So like running that fast for him is a big deal. So, all right. So what do I need to do to start getting this guy down? Because I'm getting good vibe. I was swayed by the music.
You just say you get him
I think we can
down.
trust this guy.
I just say you get him down.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him down.
All right, you
I'm
get him
good,
down. Oh man, thanks, dude. Jeez. Oh yeah, I appreciate it, man. J&J, it's so good to see you. And they run and they embrace. And she's like, "What happened, Osmoderna?" And it's almost like you guys are like not there. It's just they're having a moment. And she's like, "What happened?" "Oh man, it's a bad day, man. Bad day, J&J. I chased him down that way towards the colon, and I mean he's tough. He's real tough. He there's a reason he got most of us right out of the gate, because he's pretty nasty." and they both get kind of solemn. And then you see her kind of turn her attention to y'all, and he goes, "Hey guys, I'm Osmoderna Jones. Nice to meet you. I'm a white blood cell. I hadn't seen any of you guys before." It's like looking you all over.
Hello.
I'm still a little skeptical.
Waltz in this body with your kids WB attitude.
Great reference. The show was on Kids WB, the cartoon show version of Osmosis Jones.
We're a Fox family around here.
Well done.
I don't know what that means. That seems like that's a reference to something larger than I can understand by being in character. So anyway, the colon's that way.
He's broken the fourth wall.
He's broken the fourth wall.
Oh man.
Yeah,
All right,
cool.
well,
Osmoderna,
Which way
tell
was he
us where to
pointing?
go.
Yeah, there's not much in this room, but these glowy things, he kind of points to them. They seem to be harmless, though. He kind of bats at one. But I'm telling you what, man, that we got to get that virus. We got to get him. He's out this appendix and down the colon. He's right around the corner. We can get him.
All right.
What are we waiting for?
All right.
Let's do it.
So we'll just kind of flash forward out of this room unless anybody else wants to do anything in here.
Can Cubot pick both of them up this time?
If he really wants to. You pick up
Okay.
You pick up
Just
Osmosis
carry both
Jones first. You pick up Osmosis Jones first. He's like, "Hey man, what's going on?" He just trying to but your weight, you've definitely got him up. It's just like a little guy trying to fight you. He's like, "Stop it! Step 8!" And then you get J&J, and she's just slowly accepted
Used to
it.
it.
So she's just like, you just get used to it. And she's kind of sad
And there's still a
disposition.
tide pin floating by his head,
Yeah,
right?
and you can
Okay.
carry that with you if you want. What's the duration on spiritual weapon? I don't even know. How many minutes?
1 minute
1 minute?
or 10 minutes?
Or,
The
while we're
duration
figuring that out,
is
I wanna,
1 minute.
All right. It'll dissipate. It'll dissipate. No. I'll let you carry it because of how initiative works. I'll let you carry it into the next room if you want.
Fantastic.
That'll still be a minute. Okay. So if everybody's in agreement, we'll just kind of flash forward to the next room, if that's cool. Okay. So in doing that, we go to initiative counter 25, and then we're gonna go to the next room.
Probably fun.
Initiative counter 25.
Sure, nothing bad will happen.
What does it mean? I don't know. Are we close to dying from the virus?
It's at initiative counter 30. Dragonborn starts injecting bleach and putting UV lights under the skin.
All right, you guys are going.
What is it? Ivermectin? Whatever?
All right, you're going to the ascending colon.
Ascending? That's not what you want.
Ascending colon entrance.
No, definitely not.
Nice.
Oh, man.
All right, you guys will pop up. If you see in this map, there is from left to right. You see kind of a white trail of water. You guys are popping up on the left side of that where that path is. So put all the characters there.
What in the world? What is that?
And I'll read the room description and everything and tell you what that is here in a second.
Sorry, all my character sheets being funky. Give me just a second.
You need me to plop you on there?
She wouldn't mind. Thank you.
Does somebody want to control Osmoderna Jones? Anybody?
Sure.
Bueller? Who said
I'll
sure?
do it.
You do it, Alex?
Definitely check his spell casting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take him.
Alright.
Cubot like hands him over.
I'm on person, man! Stop it! He's like swinging.
I want to be on record as saying the next time Cubot is giving out rides, I would also like to be picked up.
I'm gonna give you guys all access to him. In case in case you want access to him. Alright. You have access to Osmoderna Jones. He is a part of your party now. I think we got Batterig, Cripple 9, Cubot. Okay, we got everybody on the board here. So I'm going to pull up the turn order. So go ahead and get those rolls in.
All right. Finally, a solid roll.
I can't sing that. Florida Georgia line is more of an Elroy sort of song choice.
What was?
I was thinking Florida Georgia line.
Nice.
How we roll.
Alright. All we need is Osmoderna's initiative on there too.
How would I?
Alex, you got it?
Ooh, that should be it.
There you go.
I think I got it.
Oh, sorry, there. Yep, thank you.
Cool. Alright. I'm first going to read the... Let me get the screen here for the viewers on Twitch, right? So 1 second here, viewers. Okay. Should be good for the viewers. And I'm going to read the description of the room. The smell oozing out of the exit at one end of this roughly 40-foot square chamber is enough to turn your stomach. So that's the description. As for the creature that you lay eyes on in this room, you immediately tell that this is not good. You immediately can tell that this creature is feeding visibly off the body. The area around where he stands, the cells, the wall, the floor, all the kind of organic matter that makes up the room in the specific area where he's standing is dead and dying. He has a presence about him that you immediately look at him. You notice that he is finishing up feasting on something off the floor, some sort of living creature, as he finishes it off, and he crunches the rest of it in his hands, and he drops it down, and he turns around and he said, "Finally, some company. I needed another feast," and he like licks his fingers a little bit. He says, "I was getting tired of the same old meals. You look all so very delicious. I hope to devour you and then this whole body." He has a very distinctive long finger that's just kind of like a burning with energy, and you can tell that this is a similar kind of shape like a blade, and you can kind of surmise that this would cause some sort of an injury that would be a cauterized, maybe loss of a hand that could have happened to somebody. So you are now staring, and you can all come to the agreement without any sort of check at the big bat. This is Novarina orthocorona, which is a fun wordplay of the scientific name of coronavirus, just flipped several different ways. So I think I looked up the original name and then flipped it. So, and I got some rockin' music for you guys here on the fight.
I'm digging the music.
Good.
I love Tenacious D.
Does sound like Tenacious D. All right. So, for the virus is going to go first. So what he's going to do is he's going to move in. Move right up to Homegirl. This is rocky music. I love it. And he's going to... Okay. He's going to use his nucleoprotein chains as an action. You guys watch as he summons these 4 chains from his body.
Good thing we put JJ out front.
Agreed.
Yeah, just the meat shield.
I'm glad we took that other meat bag Osmoderna too.
For all of you interested in the biological facts of this campaign, a nuclear protein chain is actually what you see on the screen.
I'm learning.
Nuclear.
It's very realistic.
We're in a nuclear situation.
All right, and I want everybody to give me a perception check when you guys watch this happen. He's not going to do anything else for his turn, but I want a perception check once you notice this happening. You're like, this is weird. What is going on? You try to disseminate. If you're a zombie, it's some sort of, looks dangerous to you. Qbot has no idea what's going on. 999, you can tell that this chain holds the key of what you need. You need a piece of this chain. You need to trap one. You can tell that this chain is your ticket item. Remember, you guys were tasked with finding the virus and collecting a part of its RNA to take back, and that is in these chains. So you can disseminate that. Alex, you can tell that these chains contain what you need, and you're not sure like how you're gonna why that is, but you know that part of the piece of this virus is mostly present in the chains. So the only thing I guess 999 knows more of is that 999, you know that you have to capture one of these chains. Is the music too much for people? Is it getting too much?
It's a little loud.
Okay. I'm down with that. There we go. Okay. So with that, 999, it's your turn.
Oh man, what to do? Okay. Alright, well I have this spiritual weapon. It's already floating around. I'll use that as a bonus action. I'm gonna cast Death Ward on a Cubot.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
Nice.
didn't mean to do that. Hang on. Hold on.
Make sure you're keeping track of these spells, by the way, with your spell slots.
Yeah, I only got one more in that category now. So I'm going to cast Death Ward on Cubot, and then I'm also going to use the spiritual weapon to attack one of these little chains.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll. Uh, 13 is not gonna hit.
Ooh.
$13.
Give me a tough one.
Because you attacked the chain specifically with your.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's your turn. Do you move at all?
No, I'm going to stay back.
Okay. Osmoderna Jones goes, I got this, guys. I'm going to get him this time. I'm going to get you this time. And then all the virus does is laugh at him maniacally. And so Osmoderna Jones goes.
Yeah, you got this.
What should Osmoderna Jones do?
Melee.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Does he have any spells?
I don't think he does.
Doesn't look like it. No,
Hmm.
he does.
So he's less useful to you
All right,
people.
You just want to go for, I think, just a straight melee attack on one of these guys. The closest one to me.
One of the
To
chains.
him.
Okay, you'll have to move around to the side of that chain because the tied pin is like in your way and you're like bumping into it. Or in his way. Dang stick! And he like pushes by it.
The spiritual
Alright,
weapon
I'm
of my
just
people.
Just a mace. And it's
Oh,
a
didn't mean to
normal
offend.
roll.
Sorry.
But also, watch this.
Oh, yeah. Nope. He gets a multi-attack, I believe, right?
Oh,
Does he get a multi-attack?
he does.
Okay. Let's try again.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
Woo! Does not, just whiffs it hard on
Nice.
both times.
Yikes.
And J&J's turn. Actually, I think it would be technically Batterig, right? Because you probably have the higher dex. Are you a dexterity boy, Pia Zombie?
So, does the
I'm not
first
so
off,
heavy
the
in dex.
spiritual guardian still in place?
I've got 14, so we could just leave it out.
No, because you've gone through several rooms at this point.
Okay. So JJ's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does she have another?
She used
Slot?
that. She has a level 1. And that's it. I think she looks over at Osmoderna and back at herself, and then she casts Sanctuary on Osmoderna.
Hmm.
And then she tries to run over here.
Should get an attack of opportunity from the virus.
Okay.
Okay. That's the actual baddie from the movie, by the way. Character art.
Yeah, it's bringing back like weird memories. All right.
I
10.
call it yellow fever.
Crap, what's their armor class? Wow. Okay, that doesn't hit.
Cool. So he tries to swipe with his finger. He's like, I'll get you again. And it misses. You won't take my second limb. All right, Perel.
All right. Just gonna try. I'm gonna go up here next to Osmoderna. If I can start attacking this chain.
Okay.
And I am gonna break out the longbow again. That served me well.
That's definitely gonna hit.
Nice. Oh. Anticlimactic. Do 2 piercing and then
Okay.
take one more attack.
So, hang on.
Oh,
Alright.
right.
Not anticlimactic. I get to say that. You don't get to say that because I say that arrow goes right through and destroys the chain because it's pretty weak.
Hmm.
Got very
Interesting.
low hit points. Like I'm talking like very low.
Like 2.
Yeah. Specifically, yeah.
At least.
Yeah, okay.
At the most. At the most, too.
At the most. Okay. What you do next,
I'm
man?
gonna do. That's perfect. So they're super weak, but now I've got like.
But when you killed it, you remember
Go
that
straight
you
for the
still. But when you killed it, 999 remembers that you need to save one, and 999 is pretty sure that these chains, once they're gone, and then you kind of feel bad for killing it in a weird way. You don't really know why, but you're like, I feel bad for killing that chain.
Well, that bums me out.
Yeah, it does.
So I guess I'm gonna take that guilt. And I'm gonna channel it into a lot of
Another
rage. And I'm gonna
chain.
go straight for the another chain. I'm gonna go straight for
Second
the
chain.
virus.
All right.
So I'm gonna I've got the longbow out, so I'm gonna take one shot.
It's gonna hit.
Wait.
All right, you do a 5. He goes, I think I'll eat you first. You're like a snack, and not in a compliment way, not like a hitting on you way, like I actually want to eat you.
Yeah, I was
Right
looking
now,
like a
I
snack.
don't. I feel like the virus is flirting with me. So not only do I feel bad for killing the virus, I feel bad for killing the chain.
How high is your
I feel bad for
charisma
shooting
here?
the virus.
That was a Cupid arrow that you shot.
Yeah, make a charisma saving throw.
Very unlikely.
Make a charisma save thing. Make sure the virus is not hitting on you.
Batterick, you're up.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to give myself steady aim, and I'm gonna throw some batarangs at the big bad.
At the virus
Nice.
specifically, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Does
Roll your
19
damage, that hits. Jeez,
Oh,
man.
goodness. Let's go. That's what even is that?
25? Wow. He does not like that.
He's a damage machine.
25 lightning damage.
And when he shows
Second
up, he
problem
shows up.
misses.
What even are you all?
A bat rig.
I strangely recognize you, the bad light creature.
You're like the only one you're flirting with is death.
Got him!
Cubot's like, things are about to get out of hand. And then he goes over here.
That's the end of
And
it.
J&J goes,
He
I heard
stares at
that.
J&J.
I heard that.
And he's gonna two-handed swing, try to kill the big bad.
Okay.
Do it.
Is there an action to like analyze the virus? You know, like to like the DNA strand to, or is just killing it? Like, do we learn information when we kill it, or we have to like?
I'll give you a free check, but depending on the check is what information I give you. So if you want to know the biological makeup here, that's a medicine or some sort of check like that. You can do a perception check again. Medicine. Okay, you know that this particular virus DNA is only salvageable from the chains that are present in the room. So if you kill it, it's gone, it's dead. But the only way you can copy its makeup is from capturing one of those chains. That's what you gather from that medicine check.
All right. Well, in that case, Cubot's gonna attempt to grapple one of the chains.
All right. That one closest to you?
Yeah. Is that a strength?
Yep. Okay, it's going to contest that.
He puts on like a fake cowboy hat. Oh.
And the nuclear protein chain puts on like a like one of those Nacho Libre like wrestling masks. It's not strong. Oh, it succeeded though.
Oh, it's
You try to wrangle it and it just wiggles out of your grasp.
that'll be the first action. Let's see. I can do an action surge.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna attempt to grapple it again, I think.
Okay, it's gonna try to contest.
13. A little better this time.
Ooh. It's pretty impressive. It's got like a negative to strength.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got a +8. All right, +7, I think.
Cool.
Well, Cubot just looks at the ground and ends his turn.
All right. Virus's turn. Immunity counter, by the way, goes up to 26 people. The virus looks at Cubot, who's dead in front of him. And he's going to make 2... chain attacks. Wow, I can't. Weird. I guess it set this thing up wrong.
What you trying to do?
The chains are going to whip around to you, Qbot. The one you're wrestling moves in, and the other one moves in behind it. And he commands these chains to go after you.
I think Qbot is glad that whatever you're trying to do didn't work.
Oh, really?
'Cause this is going to be... I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of damage involved.
Maybe.
Don't worry, you have the Death Ward command is over you, so you will not die no matter what.
Sweet.
Both those attack you?
They miss.
Alright.
Wow. +8 and they still missed.
Don't taunt the virus. Never ends well. Okay.
Never ends well.
Actually, it'll probably end well with you because, like Risky Biscuit says, you can't die, so that's a pretty good position to be in. All right, 999, your turn.
Alrighty, what to do here? Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to use the little bonus action I have. I'm going to use the spiritual weapon to attack the big bad.
Okay. That is not going to hit. 11 misses.
Man, I'm just not on a roll. Alright, and then I'm going to just curious, is there a am I able to figure out a way to obtain one of these chains? Like capture it? Do I know how to capture it?
You know from your check earlier that you need to have a piece of it actively alive, basically, so you can't just straight out kill it. So if you've got anything that like can wrangle it or contain it, that would be what you do. So that's kind of all the information you gathered when you got that check that was earlier. But if you need anything else, you can, like, if you want to run a spell by me, you can, to try to figure out how to contain.
Alright, so I have this spell here that I'm wondering if I could do, if I could command it. I have this command spell. Very extensive, but there's a lot of like different. Basically, can I command the creature to do something, to enslave itself,
Okay.
or to paralyze?
Yep. Yep.
Or I should say submit, because it can only be a one-word command.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a target within sight, within 60 feet, so I'm going to use that one that's right underneath Qbot, and I'm going to yell at that one. I guess you would have to do a saving throw
Yep. That's what I'm doing now.
first to see if it would even work. And I'm going to tell it to submit.
Shakes it off. Good thought, though. That was good. Good thought.
Yep, and I just lost another spell slot. Okay. Well, that's my turn. That was my action.
All right, Osmoderna.
Sorry, guys, I couldn't do anything.
Thanks for putting those icons
Wait,
on there,
so it goes
by the way,
sometimes.
climate change.
I couldn't do anything either, man. My
Let's give
my
Osmoderna.
pincers are too small, I guess. I just can't grab anything.
Hmm.
I guess I've got heavy crossbow for Osmoderna, so I can keep going after the virus. Let's give that a shot. Does not hit, I'm sure. Yeah. So I've got multi attacks and try one more time to pull the number. That's not good. So let's do this one more time. Is 15 hit? No.
15. You were aiming at who? The chain or the big bad?
The virus.
15
The
is
big
gonna
bad.
miss.
Dang. Well, there's nothing else I can do.
Okay.
Super useful. Yeah.
All right. J&J's turn. Have you? Side note: have you
I'm
communicated?
J&J.
Triple nine. Have you communicated capturing the chain's plan to the group or no?
Guys, I think we need to capture one of these chains or a piece of it. So yes, I did communicate it
Cool.
just now. Just now hearing about this.
Nice. This just in.
Sounds good.
I think J&J is a little frustrated about everybody making fun of her hand. So she's going to go attempt to grab one just to prove that she has a hand.
I don't know why she'd be frustrated about that.
So she runs over to this chain.
Disadvantage.
That's up to the DM. I don't know.
No.
If
She's
I had
fine.
eyes
Alright,
to
with it.
roll,
Strength
you would see
check.
me rolling my eyes. Should do an arm check, hand check.
Ooh. Wait,
Couldn't
you
grab
got
it.
a 7.
Couldn't grab it.
Guess that's her action.
All right.
Magic.
Perel.
All right. So, I think the best thing for me to do is keep going after this virus. So I'm gonna keep using the trusty longbow. See if we can't do a little more damage. Did that go through? No, it didn't. Okay, sorry. There we go. It's not letting me.
Oh, I wish the chat could see
Oh,
these
never-
memes.
That's why I try to tell Twitch they're missing out of the Discord. They need to get on the Discord. It's pretty good. There's probably a way I can show that on the stream publicly. I need to work on that. Dang. Yeah, Alex, that's going to hit, man. And that's at
Whopping
the
8 piercing.
virus.
The big bad.
Okay,
The
so
virus, yeah.
8 at the virus.
And then we're going to try it one more time. So I've got the extra attack.
Okay. That's going to miss.
Dang.
You see the bolt, the arrow flies off the other direction.
All right, well, I did what I could.
Batarig.
Alright. I'll say. Oh, we just need one of these little guys, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I will fire 3 magic missiles. Fire 2 of them at 2 different chains, and then 1 of them at the virus, so that goes on the one chain.
And those hit, right? Is that contested at all, or?
Yeah, they just automatically hit.
Okay. So which chain do you want to leave?
I'll leave this one that's nearest the left of the screen.
So you guys watch
And
as
then
pew, pew, two of the magic missile bolts hit the two chains, and they rupture and explode. And the last magic missile is at the virus, right? The highest.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you guys watch as the virus gets pegged with 4 damage. As PS Zombie takes control of the board.
I move, walk around. I'll just back further away.
Okay.
No need to engage. Perfectly fine here.
All right. Qbot.
Qbot is gonna like attempt to just grapple the virus instead.
Okay.
It does not sound like a good idea, but okay. Hope you have your booster.
Hey! Plus credit to Risky Biscuit for naming the name of this stream was Osmoderna Jones episode 4 booster. Strength save.
I think that's what you call a natural 20 right there.
Ooh, baby.
You have.
They doubted me. They doubted.
You have grappled the virus.
Dang.
Hey. Now what?
God, no idea.
Good
Can
question.
I like try to crush the virus? Or like, no. I'm gonna move the virus away from everybody else. Because
Okay.
I'm a hero. Alright.
Get your hands off me. He like does a weird hand thing.
I'm trying to move him, but you know what I mean.
Okay. So he's gonna be over there with you. You have him grappled.
Cool. I think that would be my turn.
Okay. It is the virus's turn, and I think he's at. If he has to, he's gonna attack you because you've pissed him off, and he's gonna try to hit you with his yellow fever. Which is at disadvantage because he's grappled, correct? PSI, can you fact check me there?
I think not, because it's not incapacitated. I think his attacks are as.
I need to look up the rule. I forget grapple.
He's restrained,
Yeah.
so he can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's
there you
attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay.
There you
The
go.
creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws also.
Doesn't need disadvantage. It's still good
Wait.
roll. So, he's going to deal 11 damage to you. And then I need you, Qbot, to roll a Constitution save.
It's not a problem for Qbot. He's big and dumb.
Oh dang! Okay. So you feel when it hits you that 11 damage that this like corruptive is organic base, so it's very weird for you to experience as not as a robot, but like you experience something trying to corrode your core programming, and then you
I
fight
feel
it off.
pain.
Yeah. And then you fight it off. So basically, you fought off being poisoned. However that translates into the robot universe.
Okay, I have a cure
The virus
for
gave me a
anti-poison.
virus.
All right, 999, you're up.
He tried to reduce you to 4G,
He did.
like a normal,
LTE. He tried to make you LTE.
Oh
like a normal.
He took me
Alright.
off unlimited data.
Alright, let's see. I gotta go in for some attacks here. I'm gonna try to move in a little closer, so I'm within range. I'm gonna use the spiritual weapon again. I think it's done me no good at all. Ah!
Dang.
27 hit.
Dang, yes. Yeah, it does. You're spiritually weaponing the virus, correct?
Yes.
All
correct.
right. Yeah, light him up. Let's see that damage.
Apparently, I was wrong. He's not restrained. He's grappled. So he doesn't have disadvantage or advantage.
Okay. Well, it didn't matter on that last roll anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't matter. Oh,
Okay, sorry.
27.
I had to look to see if I was casting.
Nat
All right.
20.
You get force, 7 force.
That
Oh.
seems not right. Because you critted on that.
Yeah, he just rolled a 2 and a 1.
Oh, the crit emoji. Thank you for using the crit emoji, folks. You can also get the crit emoji should you subscribe. So make sure you subscribe to the Poo2 channel so you can get that custom
Wait, so-
PS Zombie crit emoji. Okay, so that is 7.
And then that was with my bonus action.
Okay.
With my actual action, I am going to. I'm gonna try a cantrip. I haven't used one of those. I don't think the entire campaign.
There you go. Changing it up.
And I'm just gonna save some of my other spell slots for like heals that may or may not need to come. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame. That's great.
It's restoring hand treatment. What PS Zombie posted to the meme to the Discord.
Too good.
Oh, God. That's solid.
All right. So 70 with a dex save. What's the? Okay. Hang on. So what is grapple? Does it put you at disadvantage for anything, basically? I thought it did though.
It just sets your movement speed to 0.
Okay.
If he was restrained, see, I don't know the difference really, but I think they don't want to make grapple too overpowered, so they don't.
Yeah, I think restrained is like what certain spells would do that, I guess.
Yeah, like a web. The picture
Or,
has a guy
Or
trapped
like
in a web.
grasping vines or something like that.
Yeah.
So he saved on that
They might have wanted
dex
to
save.
reserve that for harder spells.
Oh, okay. 16 dex.
Risky Biscuit, he's saved on that dex save.
Mm.
I think that's 0 damage. Isn't it?
You know what? I think he actually does have disadvantage. You know, yeah. Just
Of course, you would say that. So I don't. Risky Biscuit, I don't see that he takes any damage then because he succeeded on that dex save. Is that
Correct. He does
Okay.
not. Yep.
Okie dokie then.
it misses
Oh,
both
man.
of us.
I'm just doing nothing. I am just pooping the bed here, guys.
The virus makes you do that.
Stress it.
You're just building up the tension for the battle. That's all it is.
This is somehow making me mad, more like upset at J&J for some reason.
Take it out on her. All right. Osmoderna Jones' turn.
All right. I'm going to keep at it with the heavy crossbow attacks, but I also didn't realize I had pack tactics. So I have advantage. So let's give it a roll.
The thug has advantage on all attack rolls. Oh.
He's a thug.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my crossbow or my longbow, whatever bow it is. There it is.
The bow.
That's gonna miss.
Dang, even. Oh, that's a bummer. All right, then I'm just gonna use my second action to try it again. I don't really have anything else I can do. Wow, and fantastic. I am starting to resent Osmoderna Jones more than I am J&J.
NPCs.
Right, I got nothing else I can do.
All right.
J&J. Lost your hand instead.
Wow.
I think J&J is gonna try to grab this DNA chain again.
Nice.
Wait a second. I have any spell slots? Where are my spells? I do. She's gonna cast Sanctuary on Cubot.
Nice. All right.
That'll end her turn.
Perel.
All right. All right. So Darrell's going to keep. I'm going to stay after the virus because there's not really anything else to do. Where I am back here with Osmoderna. All right. I'm going to hit with my longbow.
Okay, that's against the virus, right?
That hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Sweet.
Nice. 4
4
damage.
piercing damage, and we'll do it one more time.
That hits. You crit there.
Nice.
Nice. That's 11.
Yep.
All right. This virus is looking pretty beaten up by now. He's panting a lot. He's like, I'll still eat you all. All right. Anything else from you, Perel?
I think that's it.
Batterig, you're up.
Sounds good. I'll go for the old 1-2. I'll start out with a steady aim. Bonus action. Ooh,
Hey.
good thing I did.
Yep. Great thing you did. Roll that damage.
Oh, just the first one.
Just the 6.
No, just the 24, not the.
Right. No, yeah, you definitely hit. Oh, the 24. Got it. All right. Batterig. Batterig. How you want to finish this virus?
What?
Well, keeping with my theme of using batarangs to make other people do stuff, I'm gonna throw it at the floor and have it skip up, hit him in the elbow, and then it drives his own finger through his own head.
Wow.
And he goes,
Dang.
Ricochet shot.
no! And you watch as the yellow finger that has scorching heat off of it, burn through his own face, and he starts to melt his own face and body. You see, though, that the remains, as he's dripping and getting burned up by his own weapons, his arm, which is the only thing left, everything else is just rotting corpse on the floor at this point, scrapes the side of the wall, or sorry, the bottom of the ground of the colon, and leaves a big gash as the rest of his body slowly disintegrates. At that point, you start hearing a little bit of a rumbling. You hear a loud, audible voice, which is Doug the Dragonborn's, the creature that you're in, saying, "Uh-oh!" And then you hear some rumbling above where you are that you could tell is probably the stomach. So you hear that going, and then you hear this little, like, distant, and you start to notice that the body of the walls, the floor, the ceiling of the room that you're in vibrate immensely. And you look around at one another, and then you look at the wiggling protein chain that's still active and trying to get free. And then you realize that you could be in for a little bit of a trip. And that's why we're in our campaign tonight. The slam. Okay. So that has been episode 4 of Osmoderna Jones, folks. We're going to have one more episode, and that'll be episode 5. And that'll be our finale for this one-shot campaign. I want to thank the players, the Putu crew. It's been very fun to have these characters. And it's been very fun just to see the memes and handless hand puns abound. So it's been a heck of a ride. So we'll have one more Monday night D&D where we do Osmoderna Jones, and then we're working on what to do from there. The Unbeaten Path is still in the foreseeable future, so PS Zombie will be restarting that at some point. And I'm working on some other one-shot campaign ideas on the side as well for some of our other players also. So keep in touch with this channel. Keep in tune with us, because we will have more stuff coming down the pipes on the Putu channel. Just make sure to follow us here on Twitch or on a social media to know any sort of updates. So that's kind of my spiel. I want to do one little bit before we leave, where I play a little music and have you guys react to something. So, for those on Twitch that are not on our Discord, you need to get on our Discord. It's full of good memes and it's very fun. But I kind of want to do a meme of my own, and I want to get a actual reaction from the Putu crew on this. And since we don't actually see Alex, I expect you to do your more verbal reaction to this. But I'm going to flash a couple of images up on the screen here quickly. Say what?
You better believe it.
That's right. So I'm going to flash a couple of images on the screen before we end for tonight. And we're just going to have a little bit to see how the Putu crew reacts to this, because to me it was a little heartbreaking. It really was. So I'm going to cue up some music real quick, and I'm going to be playing that in the background. And I really want the Putu crew to give your very honest reactions on screen. So I really want you to get in character for this, and really, tell me, show the audience how you feel through your verbal and visual reactions to this. Because I, for one, was a little heartbroken. Okay, so let me get this going. All right. Gonna put some pictures on. Make sure our Putu crew, you're watching the stream. All right. Everybody see this?
We're on a little bit of delay.
Unbelievable.
I just can't.
We're just shaming them now.
I just can't.
Uh-uh.
And I will continue the troll, the social media of Cookout. Because just say yes or no. That's all I want from you people. Is say yes or no, Cookout. All right. That was my sad moment for this, for the Cookout special. I always have to have a Cookout bit.
Why couldn't they have a cool social media person that responds?
You know, I'm starting to think Wendy's may be the option because the Wendy's social media game has always been pretty strong. So,
Yeah, they'll
Wendy's
at least
hamburgers.
Wendy's will be like, "No, you effing loser! You got 9 views. Why would you ever?" And you'd be like, "Oh, Wendy's."
which I would appreciate them trolling me back. So, anyway, this has been
I do
PewDaySU.
love a baconator.
I do too, man. And they've gotten the bacon class, whatever they call it, with its like arugula and like bacon jam. So
Are they
good.
still open late?
You know what? I don't know. But there's a new location over near us, Risky Biscuit, that's pretty cool. It's over
Oh,
near
really?
the Walmart.
The one that's like right near Cookout, right? That one's closed.
No, yeah, but they moved it down the street near Walmart, Tris. Or, sorry, PS Zombie. Yeah, I know, right? So plug for Wendy's. Find your local Wendy's. Because they'll talk to you.
I was really hoping it was a Del Taco, though. to be
There
honest
is
with you.
actually. Have y'all seen the Wendy's module? There's a D&D Wendy's module that has
What?
like frosty classes and chicken nugget races, and
Wow.
instead of
That's
slashing,
fantastic.
piercing, and bludgeoning damage, it has fork, spoon, and knife damage. But it's like D&D 5e.
It's pretty cool.
I saw someone run it one time, and it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Something to think about.
All right, guys, this has been PewDaySU. This has also been Climate Change is Qbot. PS Zombie is Batterig. Risky Biscuit is 999, and Alex is Perel. Thank you all for playing, and thank you all for watching this now or later. We appreciate it, and we encourage you to follow us on our other social medias or on Twitch. Thank you, and have a great night.